Good morning. Today is the 14th of July. It is Bastille Day, but we're not going to be filming anything French today because we are at the British Motor Museum at Gaydon in Warwickshire for the BMC and Leyland show. This is part one of a slightly shambolic shuffle. I do apologise if I fall over, if I get things wrong, if there's wind noise, if I fall over, if I get interrupted by announcements. It's just the way that it goes on this channel. If you don't like it, then stop watching now. Right, you're still here, so it means you're going to be continuing. Still things coming in. I actually got here relatively late today, but it looks like, I wasn't the last by any means. Start at this end, which is not an end I imagine most people will be starting at, with the Austin 10 Drivers Club. We've got an Austin 10 here that looks like it's all prepared for World War II. We've got the headlamp mask on, and we've got the bumper and the wings painted white, which is what they used to do back in the day. This one's apparently a taxi. It is a 10-4 Sherborne from 1936. It's rather amazing, isn't it? Can't say I know much about this sort of stuff. It's not really sort of my era, but anyway, we shall keep going and look at the information sheets because I don't know anything at all. Another Austin 10. But replica tax test might tell me what sort of year it is. About the same, about 1936. That's what it would look like without all the sort of white paint on it and things. This is interesting. Look at this. Gordon Pixie Vitesse. So it's a special bodied one. It's 1935. I doubt it's very fast. I mean, even the owner in the information sheet has basically said it isn't, but it's nice. This one. This one looks a bit different from the others. The Austin Magnet Coupe from 1930.
Necessary. Never done it before.
I mean, I can't say I've ever heard of those, but there we go. It looks nice. It is a bit older than the rest of it. There's the front of that blue one, the special body, the Vitesse. I think we're going to be seeing Vitesses of another type as well later on. Austin 10-4 Clifton Tourer. Just sticks to 1935. Oh, it's got a dicky seat in the back. It's where you put people if you don't want to talk to them for the entire journey. Excellent, thank you. Yeah, I can't say that it looks. It's like a Triumph Roadster, isn't it? Like one of those, yeah. That's not very sort of safe to me, but there we go. Gosh, another wartime one here. Commandeered staff car in 1943. Oh yeah, we've got some legs underneath there. Poor chap probably had been blown off in the war, didn't he? And then we've got a larger one, Austin 6. That looks very posh, doesn't it? Also got this enormous coach thing over here. That looks very, very sort of early 60s to me, although I wouldn't really know. It's not my sort of speciality, really. Huge thing, isn't it? Oh, and we've got some ADO 16s as well. I think we're going to be seeing quite a few of these today. This looks to me like maybe an MG 1300. I was actually right. It's a Mark II 68-69. Another MG here. This will be 1100 1965. You can get either a 2-door or a 4-door. This one, got a rev counter in it. Did both come standard with rev counter? Anyway, this one's a Morris. It's a 1967 Traveller. I think this will probably be a Mark 1. So, but it'll be 1100. Yes, it is. Next one we've got Morris 1300 Mark III Traveller. That is, I think, lime flower, that colour. 7172 on a K. Probably a 72 actually, judging by that tax disc. Ooh, someone's actually had a go at repairing the arches. We've got fake wood as well. But we've got a whole collection of SD1s. 1980 to 1981, Rover 3500. That looks immaculate. I think those are the correct wheels as well. Wow. Yeah, kind of from the sort of light facelift before they introduced the second series ones, which would have been sort of late 1981, wasn't it? Sort of 82. As you can see, we have a slightly earlier one here, a sort of very early one actually. They've got the different mirrors to give away different wheels. 76, 77 on an R. I think this is avocado, but I forget exactly the name of this colour. I could be wrong. And that's your 2600. They came out in 77, so it'd be a very early one actually. By contrast, you've got a much, much later one here. I think this is the Vitesse. 85, 86. Different steering wheel, because a lot of people found these sort of original steering wheel to be a little bit on the big side. I have driven the Vitesse actually. This colour, I think Moonraker Blue it was. It was an 86 the one I drove. This one is a dead famous car. This has been sort of like everywhere, and it's just as immaculate now as it looks in all the video that's been taken of it. 77, 78, I can't remember exactly what variant that is. I'll have to look in a little while, but this is another one I've seen an awful lot as well. Another Vitesse 84, 85 on a B. Hello to Jambit on Instagram. They are very, very nice cars these. So the gearboxes are a little bit heavy, but apart from that, they're very good. Oh yeah, that one's also a 2600. See that compared with the original ones, these facelifted ones, these later ones have a different rear window with a wiper. Ooh, another one of these Vitesses, again in Moonraker Blue. See, this one's got the original steering wheel on it, as opposed to the others which have the different ones, just to, you know, enable you to do that sort of police shuffle a bit easier. And this is a twin plenum. This one is a 1986, so was the one that I drove, but very, very similar to that one. And we've got another one here, 84, 85 on a B. Oh, it's an EFI Vanden Pla, which has got the leather interior. Yes, the specification that we like, viewers. If it were me, I would have a 2600 Vanden Pla, so one of the last ones. I do say Vanden Pla, there are 3 different ways of saying it. They're all equally valid. Please don't get into argument in the comment section below, because I will remove it. More Vitesse action. There's a lot of Vitesses here today, aren't there? Very, very nice. Again, someone's fitted the Momo steering wheel to that one. 84 to 85 on a B. This one I imagine again is sort of similar sort of time. This one's got a personal plate on it and some BBS wheels, but the original steering wheel on it. Must have been a sort of concerted effort to get as many of these together as possible. And then we've got early facelift one here, 82, 83 on a Y. Still very, very nice. That is in beautiful condition, isn't it? Look at that replica dealer sticker there. 83, 84 on an A. Oh yes, you can see the nice full instrument display in here. All sorts of luxury features. Most agreeable, viewers. Most agreeable indeed. A very late one, 86. Only as seen apparently on Car SOS. That's very nice. Oh, it is a Vanden Pla. Oh yes, absolutely wonderful. Not all the Vanden Plas came with a leather interior. In fact, actually quite a few of them didn't. This didn't have one. But again, a very, very late one. 86, possibly 87 if it was red registration. And another Vitesse, I think. Yes, another Vitesse. We're starting strong today, aren't we, viewers? Going the way around what we normally do. 85, 86. And then the V8S. It's basically a 3500 with all the options added to it. This I think will be about a 1980, this one. Those sort of plush velour seats, and we've got the original dashboard in this one as opposed to the later one that we've seen in most of the Vitesses and things like that. Can't remember the name of that car. Applejack. Could be wrong. Anyway, this one here, 83, 84. Oh, it's been in the magazine featured this one as well. 3500 SE. Very nice. 83, 84. Then move on to, this is like a general assorted section here. There are some clubs together, but this is if you come and you haven't actually registered with a club. Don Hayter's V8 MGB Tourer. Goodness me, this one, A series prototype shell, registered at kind of like 82, 83. The latest MGB I've ever seen actually is a 1986 registration. This has limited edition wheels on it. It was an O series prototype shell. It's now a V8. Interior, sort of the later ones had an interior like that. That could be fun actually. The little exhaust there suggests to me it's not standard. Of course it isn't. Mark III midget here with the square arches, 70 to 71 on a J. The one I drove years ago now was a 68, so it's a bit later. I can't remember the name of this colour again. I should know, but I don't. For sale, call Richard on 07716 677 555. As Mr. Bill from the Field Power channel would say, this could be yours. Ooh, an MGB GT V8, and very original looking one as well. Correct wheels and everything. Came out in 73, main tool I think 76 it was. So you can see some of these were bumpers, but they're quite rare. Most of them are chrome bumpers like this one. 73, 74 on an M. MGTF 2004. I suspect we'll be seeing quite a few of these today. One of my friends has just told me that he's here in his MGF. Well, so am I, although it's not mine. I'm just borrowing it. Another MG Merchant here. Very, very strange. It's got square arches, but it's got a 76, 77 registration. By this time, the Mark IV midget had come up with a 1.5 Triumph engine. But this looks like it's an earlier car. I don't know what the story of that is. Maybe it's just a late registration, it's been imported from somewhere or something like that. Who knows? 2003 MGTF. Don't know actually if these wheels are original or not. The interiors are very, very similar. The sort of Mark II MGFs and the TFs, the interiors are very, very similar indeed. You can see the differences on the one that I've bought here, which I borrowed from Max from Discount MG Rover Spares. He's very kindly let me borrow his car for the event. I have tried my best to shine it up, but it's not looking as shiny as most of the cars here, but never mind. Then we've got an Austin A30. Tell straight away that we've got the A30 by the fact we've got a small rear window. Look at those enormous hinges. The four doors were relatively common, although most of them I see these days, A30, A35s are two doors. Don't know what that means particularly, but there we go. So that'll be before about 1956, I think. And then we've got this Allegro. This is a Series 1 Allegro. They're very rare. I can't remember or not if this is owned by a chap who I know, who recently showed me it. I can't remember if this is one of these or not. It looks like a 1.1 or 1.3 to me. And then we've got, it says MG BGT V8. This would be a conversion because it didn't make it until 73, and this is on a sort of 67, 68 plate. But there are quite a few of these around. I mean, I've driven a conversion with a 4.6 V8 in it. It actually looks alright with those larger ones, doesn't it? And then an Austin Healey, I think this is a 3000. Yes, it is. Northern Irish plate, so not exactly sure of the year, but I think the Mark III's came in about 1964. So that will date it between about 64 and 67. Nice to see cars that are taken out here that aren't in concours condition, because the one I bought certainly isn't. But if everything was concours, it'd be a bit boring, wouldn't it? Ooh, very nice. An MGTF 1500, that'll be sort of 54, 55, won't it? It does look very nice. It's very, very nice condition. And then a minor Tourer. It's a 1953. It's a very early sort of Series 2 one. They changed the grille a little bit later. It looks a bit like an MM grille, but it's not an MM. It's a Series 2. That is a rare, rare, rare thing. That'd be worth a fair bit of money, I should think, actually. Right, let's go on to the next row. (2005 to 6) MG ZT 160. It's got the 1.8 turbo badge on the rear. So yeah, one of the very last ones. We're going to have to skip some of this road views because, well, we don't talk about diesels on this channel, and we have not since 2018. So we'll go on to this Rover 100. Please don't call them Metros because they've never sold us that. People do now, but they're not Metros. This one is one of the many specials. This is a Knightsbridge SE. It's probably just a Rover 111 or 114. 96, 97. That looks very nice. Are those the original wheels for it? They look like they're off a GTA or something. This 45 we're going to have to skip as well because I have checked and we can't talk about it, so we should go on to this MGB GT. This will be a conversion from rubber bumper, 79 to 80 on a V, with some mini light style wheels. Yeah, it's got the later dash and everything, so it definitely is one of the later cars. Well, predictably, my phone failed and died. We've put that one in the car. We've gone to the next one. As I was saying, I'm not very keen on people putting on plates that are the sort of silver and black ones on cars after 1973, because technically that is completely incorrect. But there we go. It happens all the time. Same as on this this Mini here. Now this is an early 80s Mini. It's sort of 82, 83. It looks like a much older one, but it's not. It's from the early 80s, 82, 83 and a Y. It's got Downton Austin Cooper S badging on it, but I don't know what's in there at the moment. I mean, who knows? Colour's nice though. 69 to 70 MGB with, I think that's a red hood to match red interior. That's a nice colour combination actually, that. Another one from the same sort of era, but this one's got the fish mouth grille on it, so this will be, I think, a 70 then. Fish mouth grille was only made for a couple of years, I think, and they've discontinued the sort of 71, 72, I think, and then they changed it again. They kept changing the grills on these for reasons I'm not really sure why. Very early MGF here, contrast to the one that I'm in today. This one is sort of 95, 96 on an N. It's the very first year they made them, so the interior is quite different. And this one, for some reason, has got a beige leather interior in it. I do like a nice beige leather interior, viewers. That is a tasty prospect. Next we've got an MG ZB Magnet. You can tell it's a ZB straight away by this larger rear window it has, which I think came in, was it 1956 or a rated rear window came in? So that's how you can tell them apart. I think one of my viewers has just turned up. Can't remember if this is in 1980 or 81. It's a very late one. Morning, sir. Unexpected cameo appearance. Yeah, I like the yellow colour. The MGB that I drove when I first drove one last year was also that colour. It was an 81 registered car. That one I can't remember if it's an 80 or 81. Next you've got this Metro. It's a Casino Special Edition. But it's so many Metro Special Editions of the Rovers. There's tons and tons of them. It's got a blue badge as well. Sort of 94 and 95, I think. Very late, just before the Rover 100 came out, which I think was late 94 or 95. Mini 1000, 79 to 80 on a V. That's in very nice condition, isn't it? Ooh, 2004 to 5 MG ZS 180. I forget the name of this colour now. I should know, but I don't. That's got the larger spoiler on it. You can get it with a smaller spoiler or a larger spoiler or both. This one's got a big spoiler on it. They're quite fast, these. Someone's also very sensibly put some parking sensors to that because reversing them can be a bit tricky. And then we've got the Morris Oxford here. This is the type that was made also as the Hindustan Ambassador until I think 2013 the Ambassadors were made until, which is bizarre and crazy, isn't it, to think about that, but there we go. If you've ever been to India, you probably would have been in one of these as a taxi. 1.5B series in that. Jaguar XJS V12 Coupe. Very nice views. This would be from the, I think, the late 80s, early 90s. Oh, another beige leather interior with wood. Ooh, and piping. Yes, very nice. Do like those a great deal. Another Mini here, 79 to 80. This is the Million, I think. Is this the Mini that has the twin fuel tanks? Yes, I met the chap who owned this actually. He was here 4 years ago when we did the event. How much does he want for this? It's a 1380 conversion. Yeah, 79. Call 07939 285 543 8995. That seems reasonable to me. I know that car's had a lot of work. Another Rover 3500 Vitesse, I think. Yes, there's a lot of them here today. Absolutely tons of them. Looking very, very shiny as well. Look at that big exhaust on there. K-Series Mini. Yeah, they actually did consider making a thing, it's called the Minky. This has got a club and front end to accommodate, because I don't think you can accommodate this engine at all with the original front end on them. You can't. So this has been modified and fantastic. That's a, we call a Minky then, based on a 1990 City E. This is an awful lot older. This is a really old one. This is a like a sort of, it's a 62 South African import. Wow, fantastic. Good to see that. It'd be worth a fair bit of money if it's as old as that, won't it? Yeah, I've never seen one with that two-tone colour scheme before. Maybe that was common in South Africa, I'm not entirely sure. And yeah, just called the Austin 850 over there. 1966 Austin Mini Cooper S. Be very desirable specification. Look at this little aerial that we've got on top of there as well. Isn't that fantastic? I like that. But I think I like this one even more. 2003 Jaguar XK SKR. Let's get that right, viewers. Unlike so many other things today. Supercharged. This is one of the facelifted cars, so we have even more power than standard in this one from 2000. Very, very nice. Ooh, a very nice cream leather interior as well. Not quite a beige one, but I think the one next to it might have a beige leather interior. Yes, we've got a whole row of XKRs, and this one does have a beige leather interior. Yes, with plenty of wood. You could get the classic interior, which is this one, or the I can't remember what the other one's called. It's sport interior, but the classic interiors tend to be more common, and they're the ones which we like to see. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Mr. Brooke.
How are you?
From Beards and Bangers. Have you got some merchandise with you today, sir?
I have.
Excellent, sir.
Just a little sticker, which I will give you.
Oh, sir, you're very kind.
Very welcome.
Sir,
you can video this.
Can we? Oh, thank you, sir.
My latest acquisition.
Another ZR, sir.
Yes.
Is this a 105, sir?
Oh no, sir.
Don't tell me, sir, you've got yourself a 160.
It's one you can review, and it is a 160. Yeah, and it ticked all my boxes.
Sir.
So, 3-door monogram 160.
Excellent, sir. I bet you're very happy. Pre-facelift one.
I will be. It's restored. Yeah.
Was this you, sir?
No, this is how this is saved from the scrap by Dave from the Crap.
Yes, we can't mention his name of his channel, but you just said it, so that's all right.
Yeah, and he's passed it on to me, so we're going to do a nut and bolt restoration.
I think I would have seen this before then. If it's his old one, we would have seen this before at some point.
You would have seen this at the Chiltern Hills Rally.
Indeed, sir, which was a most agreeable event.
Thank you very much.
All right, sir. Well, I think I'd better get on.
I don't want to stop you in your good
I've got
work,
about a million parts to film, so we'll see you later, sir.
Have a chat later on.
And make sure you subscribe to Beards and Bangers.
And obviously, if you're watching this, subscribe to Lloyd Vehicle Consulting.
Good. Thank you, sir. You're very kind.
Not to.
Yes. Right. We better check the rev counter very carefully in this one.
You're safe.
I think we're all right actually. 1.8 turbo, superb. Yeah, that's fine. Nice at 160. I like the ZT 160 1.8 turbo actually. Be careful, I don't fall over down this gully here. Captain Sensible, indeed. Right. Oh, MGF Trophy 160. This is a very late special edition, which got more power than the standard 143 brake horsepower VVC. Basically, then the same engine went into the TF. This will be 2001, I think, only. Oh, it's owned by Joe from Cars with JC. Good morning to you, sir, wherever you are. Right, again, check the rev counter carefully. Got to make sure we can film it. Oh, it's a ZTT 180. Yes, that's fine. It's a 2.5 V6 in this. The automatic gearbox. I should check the information sheet a bit more carefully to see what year it actually is, because that's a personal plate. And do you remember direct? Yes, of course. Normally on Welsh plates or Birmingham plates, those. Let's say 2002. Gosh, it actually matches the year of the car exactly on the personal plate. That's very clever whoever did that. Very, very good.
Yeah.
Right, torpedo badges going on here. Have we got torpedo badges all the way along? Yes, we have. Very good. 2.5 kV6, very nice. This is, oh, it's a 1999. Yeah, it's a Cowley one. It's got the black sills. Very, very nice. Connoisseur SE. Ooh, yes. In Wedgwood, I think the name of the Wedgwood Blue, I think the name of the colour is. And then we've got another one here. We need to check carefully again. We got the coloured sills, so it's a Longbridge car. This one, and it's a petrol too. Excellent. We're doing well so far, viewers. We're doing well. And they got Tourer as well. The Tourers are nice actually. They look good. But we're going to have to move away from that one, dear. Someone's put the wrong badges on that. That should say something else on them. Let's go over here. Ooh, a P6 in sort of interesting condition, this one. It's a Series 2 car with no badges on it. I think this probably is a 2200 automatic. Yeah. It's got the strip speedo, so I think that's what will be the case. There's different dashes going with P6s. Right, this one we're going to be careful. Yeah, I was careful. I'm glad I was. Right, next. Very, very late MTF. Later than the one I'm driving today. This is 2001 to 2 on a 51 plate. Another ZR here. Unlike Mr. Brooks' car, this is a facelift one. Could even be a 160, I'm not sure though, there's no badge on it or anything. And next we've got an Austin Cambridge, quite a late one. The last year for these was 1969. So it'll be a 68 or 69 on a G. It's a 68, okay, so it's a late one then. It's had the 1.6 engine in it. That looks really rather nice actually, that's in very, very nice condition indeed. 29,000 miles, isn't that fantastic? Beautiful. And we've got a Metro with the interesting, I think they call it pastel interior, this one. This is a GTA. Those are over 100 wheels, or my imagination. This is a GTA, it'd be a very late one. 94, 95, probably 94 then. Ooh, and a Vanderpla Princess 1300. Oh, yes. I think this is my favourite of all the ADO 16s. This or the Riley. I like both of them. Just like the picnic tables in it. You have a little fruit champagne. Be a Mark III and 72, 73 on an L. Very nice. A couple of 1980s minis here, or 3 of them actually. 86, 87 on a D. Got a, I think a 90s Cooper interior in there. Had a Mini 30, fantastic, 1989. I think it's had the wheels changed on it, but apart from that, it looks very standard. Very, very, very nice interior on these. We can sort of go around here and take a look at that side of it. Lots and lots of luxury and a special gear lever too. Mini Ritz, I don't think I've ever seen one of these before actually. There's so many special editions for minis. And here's the Ritz special edition. 85, 86 on the C. Then a 1967 Rover 2000 TC. And I think this is zircon blue, this sort of colour.
Yeah.
That is very agreeable as well. We're not even in the sort of main display area, we're just in the sort of individual entry area here, and yeah, it's been a good selection. Another one of these facelifted ZRs, 2004 to 5. So that's probably like a 120. Normally the 180s do say, so that probably is a 120, 2003 to 4. Is this by any chance a ZT 260? Yes it is. It has the V8 engine, which is similar to the one used in the Ford Mustang. Pre-facelift one, 2003 to 4. I've driven one of these. It was a later one I drove. It's 2005 from memory. They are quite nippy, but they do have a very, very heavy clutch in them. Oh, that Trophy 160's moved. Right, go. Austin A35, this one. We have a year on the information sheet, in 1958. To Jenny. Hello to Jenny. Oh, and another facelifted MGF, £1,100. If they are available for no budget reviews, money or thereabouts, call 07914 669 783. That is, I think, a 99 or 2000. 12 months MOT, new truck runs, new rear shocks, good tyres and 2 keys, excellent. Comes with a hardtop stand. Mark 1 next to it here, this is one of the earlier ones. 97, 98 on an R. Ooh, a little couple of friends in there as well. Excellent. If it looks very, very slightly different, the Mark 1s as opposed to the Mark 2s. I have a Mark 2 here, ooh, with a very, very nice biscuit and beige leather interior. Oh, with some wood. Excellent. It's just one of the special editions or something. A lot of the time they didn't put what edition it was on the back of the MGF, so there's no way of telling. And then we've got, I think this is a 2004 to 5 TF Spark, which has a slightly different interior from some of the others. But this time you would sort of have ABS in it. ABS wasn't standard until 2004 in an MGTF. Here's a 2004 one, which, oh, I can't remember the name of this colour now, but there we go. And we'll finish off this first part with another MGTF, 2003 to 4. Right, viewers, I think that is enough for now. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like this video, leave a comment below, and we shall see you again in part 2 for more incorrect information.